first game that both you and Garrett were under 100 yards receiving. Was this secondary doing anything maybe that you hadn't seen before to take you guys away, or how did they make things difficult for you guys?
Uh, they played a good game. They had some really good defense, really good team over there. But they just played better ball than us today, and they came out with the win. So
Our next question will come from Patrick Murphy. Patrick, go ahead.
Chris, similar question, but I just the feelings right now. Obviously, you guys came in with high expectations with the way this year went and everything. To not have the offensive production you wanted, what's going on in your head right now?
it was tough. I mean, we got high standards for ourselves, high standards for each other. We worked so hard in the offseason to get to this point, and we didn't play our best game today. And it's tough, and it's a down moment, but we just gotta soak it in and bounce back.
Our next question will come from Spencer Holbrook. Spencer, go ahead.
Chris, to be with Justin for the last 2 years and to see, him fight for you guys to get a season back and everything that he did in the offseason, and then to come out and play the way he did all year, what can you say about him, just getting to know him the last couple of years and playing with him the last 2 years?
He's a warrior. I mean, that's a guy you always want on your team, and he's a leader on and off the field, and people look up to him. And the season he had this year, the growth he had from last year, it's huge. And I got all love and all respect for him, and I can't wait to see him do big things.
Our next question will come from Steven Means. Steven, go ahead.
Chris, Trey was very important to what you guys wanted to do in the Sugar Bowl and how it opened some things up down the field for you and Garrett. Losing him on that first drive as a receiver who's a vertical threat, I mean, how much of a detriment was that to you guys?
I mean, you see what he did the last two games, and when we needed him the most, he gave us his best. And just see him go down in that first drive, it was tough for us. He's been going uphill ever since that Big Ten championship, and I wanted to see him do good in his game. And losing him was huge, and I think we felt that.
Our next question will come from Bill Landis. Bill, go ahead.
Hey, Chris, what was it like, I guess, over the last 2 years to kind of grow alongside of Justin? I think sort of times last year we were to ask you guys about getting some things synced up, and particularly the deep ball. But this year it just seemed like whenever you guys were on the field together, you were so in sync. Just how did you kind of foster that over the last 2 years to get to the point where you were this year?
Yeah, last year we were just out there trying to ball, but this year we kind of locked in, and he knew my body language. I know his body language whenever he's gonna throw the ball to me, and he knows when I'm gonna break off a route or all that. And going into this year, I kind of wanted to read coverages and take my game to another level, and know where to break my routes off at and attack leverages and just try to be the best in the country. And we had a tough year, but we wanted to come out with this win, and it's tough, but we made it, and we're thankful.
The next question will come from Spencer Holbrook. Spencer, go ahead.
Chris, where do you think you made the biggest, I guess, stride this year not just as a team, but as an individual? You said you wanted to read defenses. We talked to you. You obviously wanted to get past the Clemson hurdle. Like, what do you think you did this season that was better than what you did the season before with Justin?
Individually, I felt like I got faster. I put a little muscle on, and last year I was playing around 180, 175, but this year I played at 185, 186. I felt way better out there, especially strength-wise, getting off press and getting into my routes more efficiently. And I felt like I had a good year, and just got to keep building.
The next question will come from Patrick Murphy. Patrick, go ahead.
Chris, I know you probably didn't necessarily want to see a bunch of young guys on the field at the end because of the result, but seeing those freshman receivers get out there and experience this game, what could that mean for them going forward? And what did you see from them when they were in the game there for a little bit?
That's huge. I mean, I got all love for the guys, and our unit's so close. I mean, we competed every day in the off season, trying to make each other better, and see them out there their freshman year in the national championship, playing in the national championship is huge. And I know they're not going to forget this feeling. I saw the looks on their face, and I hope they bounce back, and I hope they work harder than ever this all season.